I went to the Dollar Tree with Jim and I tried to find another grabber or two. Those grabbers from the Dollar Tree, I will tell you, I showed the occupational therapist and the physical therapist, they're on point. I told them, I'm like, I love this one. Ooh, I love this one because it's like super strong and it's got this for pulling things. Like I can pull my rollator over real quick, or if I have a bag laying on the couch, I can grab it with this without actually using the grabber, which takes like more hand strength. So I could just loop this under. I know it's for cleaning. It's for dressing and stuff, taking off your socks, but I like this. And then the end is magnetized, which is really great too. It's like extra bonus. Actually, there's something stuck on here. Okay, it's like iron filings. Like, did we open a magnet doodle or something? Okay. We'll just throw that in the garbage because I don't know where that came from. Okay. Anyhow, I like this one. However, this part, the part that's actually like, it doesn't have a lot of dexterity. Because this is so low for so long, if anything's bigger than this, it doesn't always grab it. Like a big piece of paper, it doesn't always grab it if the paper's flat to the floor. So I told them I really like the one from the Dollar Tree. Plus it's $1 and it's plastic. It's got really no metal parts in it, so it can go in the shower because I need one for the shower. I was telling them I need one for the shower, and I don't need one because I have a shower aid, but I don't always have a shower aid. So after the shower aid's done, I'm gonna need one unless they give me permission to bend over. Here's the thing, guys. I want to get rid of this brace, but I'm not going to have permission to bend over, which really sucks. I told the physical therapist today that. She's like, does anything hurt? I was like, well, my back muscles always are sore after therapy because I can't stretch them. Like, I think my back muscles actually are like, we want to exercise too. You guys, I've mentioned this 1,000 times. My favorite exercise to ever do was just to hang at my waist. Just hang at my waist, drop my hands to the floor. Sometimes I would palm the floor. Sometimes my feet would be together. Sometimes my feet would be apart, like spread apart. And sometimes they'd just be like in their natural position. It stretches out the hamstrings. It stretches out the calf muscles, and that has a name. I'll remember it. Plus it stretches out all of my muscles in my back. And I used to love doing that. And last year, the doctor said, first the orthopedist said, well, no, I shouldn't say that. First the primary said, don't bend over. Then the orthopedist says, it's just your hip. We're going to replace it. You're fine. Do all these things. I said, okay. Within whatever you can tolerate, So then from the 4th of August till I got, till he said, yeah, it is a tumor. We're going to send you to an oncologist, guys. And that's going to go off in 9 minutes because I didn't shut it off like a knucklehead. Until from the 4th of October to the 9th of October, when he was like, oh, it is a tumor, don't do anything with it. I was like a crazy person. I was bending, I was walking, I was exercising on both legs, like. And when they told me, and then the oncologist was like, don't even bend over from a seated position. I was like, Doc, you're killing me. And this was only when he thought it was in my leg, and he was saying how like the muscles could stretch out and stuff like that. So I was just like, I just want to bend over. I bent over. Well, technically, I did a pivot on my good leg. I've done it twice as necessary. Because there are times when I drop something and I'm nowhere. Sometimes I drop the grabber. I've tried picking it up with my toes. I've tried picking it up with the tripod. I've tried sliding it to the piece of furniture and using the roller. Like, I've tried so many different ways. Eventually, you just have to, like, bend over and get it. And I won't bend over without my brace on. I've never done that. And I do, like, I don't know. You see me in my getting ready for the shower video where I just, like, I did like I'm a little teapot. And I bent at the waist and I kept my core straight. And that probably wasn't the best for my leg. But, it's with everything is recommended. Everything is with precaution. Everything is with consequence. If you do something wrong, there are natural consequences. Yes, I could make myself paralyzed. I could keep my leg broken longer and not be able to bear weight on it. Like, I know that these are natural consequences. That's why I do all of the stuff that I'm supposed to do to the best of my ability as often as possible. And just pray for the rest. You know, it's kind of like that. And just pray for the rest. Anyway, it's a fun vlog. I wanted to really say a couple of shout outs actually. So Dana Morgan. Hi, Dana. Then of course there's Margaret Rose, and there's Susan T, and Susan Smith, and Donna, and Michelle Gordon, of course. And, you know, then there's people who have like cute names like B, Win, and all these like cute little, what's the other B? Dang it. Yeah, of course. And then there's Karen and the Grandma G. There's just so many people, and Sheila, and like Jimmy and I were talking about the other day. Sheila, of course, and of course, push notification. Sheila, Nellie, like just the we call them the goats, just like the greatest of all times. They're the ones who've been with us the long haul, who have just been like super supportive. Actually, some of them are new. Margaret's pretty new, she said. But, oh, of course, Sylvia, my guiding light, my angel from upstate New York. Well, she's not from upstate New York. She lives there now, but, you know, and then the list can go on and on and on and on and on and on. And, Monique. And I feel like I want to like have a list of people. It's hard though, because I can never remember who was like, you know, I want to keep it on the DL. And I said we have actually like a master list. We started before I got sick, during our great purge of things. When we first time we started purging the craft room. Not the first time, the last time we started before I got ill last year. We had a correspondence box that every time I got a card or an envelope, I just would put it in, like read it, keep it out for a week, and then put it in the correspondence box. And the goal was to take everybody's names and addresses and make like a master list, master mailing list sort of thing. And to eventually do something that I have in my brain. But we got about 60% through the pile that we had. However, since I got sick, I probably got more cards since I got sick than I did the first 5 years on YouTube. And it breaks my heart because I wasn't able to do like I really didn't do any. Look, I did milestone giveaways. I did it like 100 subscribers, 300 for I think 1,000. I think I did a 10,000 subscriber, 50,000 subscriber, or 25 maybe. But I wanted to do them like after I hit 50. I wanted to do them like every 10, but I wasn't able to do the 60 because it came on so fast from 50 to 60 that it was like all of a sudden I was at 63 or something like, and I wasn't home. And then it just was like out of my brain. But I was going to maybe I'll just stick back to the milestones of like, you know, every 10 or 20,000s. Every 20, I just said 10 and I changed it to 10. Every 25 or 50,000, like kind of thing. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll do 75 if and when we hit it. If, you know, if we ever hit 100, Lord willing, we'll do those giveaways too. But the reason I mention the giveaways is because we have the box. So, in the beginning of my channel, when I first started my channel, I used to just spend $20 on stuff that I would use for DIYs. And then it got to be like we were doing well. We increased the budget a little bit. And it was sorry. It was also those unicorn type collectibles that people were looking for in their hauls that I was finding, and I would get them. But there's not things that I wanted to keep. And if there wasn't anybody in my immediate family that needed it or wanted it, we would put it in the giveaway box. Now, sometimes the giveaway box has gone to like, Aunt Sue has used to run a trivia night that was for charity. And what I would do is she'd have like table prizes, or like, you know, door prizes. I'm sorry, I say table prizes, but like door prizes, like little tchotchke things. And I would donate the whole box. Or we're putting together gift baskets. And a lot of times, Dollar Tree things are just great for gift baskets. Those little trinket trays or whatever, just like adds to a gift basket. So basically, that's what I did with it for like 3-4 years in a row. I would just bring whatever. But the first couple of giveaways were Dollar Tree things. Like, it was like these were things that were like unicorns, and I was saving them up. And the point of the story was I have a giveaway box. Doesn't have a ton of stuff in it because I really didn't Dollar Tree haul for a whole year. Or just about, I should say. Jim did go for me on my anniversary. My sister Julie did go for me in September. And Jim went for me one time before the camping event, but it was just really to get like pop-up foil and, you know, stuff for the house. I don't really think he got me anything that time. I can't remember, actually. I'm sorry about that. Maybe he went for me for Easter. I don't remember. It's all a blur the whole year. Anyway, but I really didn't have like a whole haul, like where I went shopping and stuff. So the box of giveaway boxes not like got any extras in it. Or hardly, I should say. So Aunt Sue is having the trivia event. She's not the one hosting it. So I'm not, I'm not going to help her put baskets together this year. So I was thinking like, oh, I have the giveaway box. What am I going to do with it now? And I was like, maybe I should do a giveaway. Or I have the gift box. Well, what do I call it? No, the giveaway box. But it's not for a giveaway. It's the one things I'm going to give away. I don't know. The reason I started giving gift cards is because the giveaway box was costing so much in shipping. It was like, I'm sending you $60 worth of Dollar Tree stuff, and it's going to cost me an additional $20. Why don't I just send you $80 in a gift card? Which I couldn't afford. So it ended up being, I told you it was going to go back off. So it just didn't seem practical. The good part about it is people were getting unicorns that they couldn't find in their store. But the bad part about it is it just was like, I felt like it was a waste of money. I really felt like it was a waste of money. So I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Now they have these like boxes that are, well, I've had them then too. And that was really, like prepaid boxes, $18. You could fill the box or whatever. But the boxes have gotten smaller over the years because postage has increased and stuff. So I don't know. Listen, I don't know. All I do know is that I don't know. But I am 100% grateful for you guys. Oh, I'm telling you, spending this time with you really does make my day. And it helps me because it does make me feel productive, even on a day when I just wanted to get in and bang some stuff out. It makes me feel like I at least accomplished something, whether I'm laying in bed or sitting in the chair. It makes me feel like I'm accomplished because I did my job for the day. Now that I can read comments again, I'm back to having a full-time plus job. When I start doing DIYs again, it's going to be out of control again, probably. The amount of time that I spend is going to be way more than a full-time job, but that's another thing altogether. People ask me what it takes to do a YouTube channel, and it honestly depends on the YouTube channel and what you plan on presenting. Jim doesn't even edit his videos. If he needs to walk away, you'll get blank space. And if he needs to take a break in between or stop the vlog for any reason, he might start it all over again, which kind of stinks because sometimes has a creative flow. And then sometimes he'll watch it and he'll be like, oh my gosh, I sound like I was babbling about nothing. So he'll go and do it again. So it depends on the vlog. It depends on the channel, because mine, I'll stop and pause 27 times. I can put that back together. I'll edit out things that, I'll try to edit out things that are inappropriate or that you don't have to sit there and watch me be in silence or whatever. But I don't always do a great job at that, especially lately. it's been bad. I actually looked at the vlogs the other day, and one vlog was, I'm a back, like I'm an old Italian person. I'm a back. And the second day was call Chad in car vlog. And I was like, and coffee chat. And I was like, car chat, not call Chad. Now, I know I have an accent, Siri. However, listen, just saying. That's not even close. And then I was thinking, did I type it? And that's another thing. Because I can't see, but I kind of like, from texting all these years, know where the keyboard is. But the A, O, and I are really close. No, not the A. The O, U, and I are really close to each other. And there's a lot of words that can cross over, like pug, pig, and pog. And you're like, what am I typing? And what do they think I'm typing? And the word can completely change. And then the word after it will completely change because you typed that wrong and it automatically thought you were trying to say pig sty instead of pug stay. You wanted the pug to stay. So instead of saying pug stay, it said pig sty. And you're like, that's not what I meant to say. That's not even close to what I meant to say. So it's just kind of like, it's kind of a lot. Oh gosh. Somebody in the comments, and I feel like it was San Diego, I think, she was talking about typos, and she said it just really gets on her nerves when people don't do, like, make sure they double check their work. And I was like, I appreciate that, but you're commenting 1 or 2 times on a person's video. I'm answering 107 comments per video. And even if I don't type a response to people, I still have to read it. So going over, like, what I have to do, if it's like a kind of a really long out process, I'll talk to type into my notepad. Because the notepad, I can make the print bigger, and then I can have the reader, like the little reader that reads the comments in YouTube, I'll have the reader read it, and then I'll edit whatever's wrong, whatever that it was translated as wrong. The reason I do that there is I found out that I can do the thing, like I can type it in the comment box, and the reader can read it back to me in the comment box. However, it's so difficult to edit in the comment box. Like finding where the mistake is, especially when you can't see, finding where the mistake is and trying to put the cursor there without erasing things that you can't. I just do it this way. And it's difficult because that's one of the reasons that I stopped doing comments altogether, is because it was taking me a day and a half to do a half a page of comments, because I was having to screenshot and zoom in and then answer, and then screenshot and zoom in my answer. Or put it in the notepad, then copy and paste it to the thing. It was just, it was a lot. And I know that there are many people out there that think that this isn't a real job. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. I put in a lot of work, and I'm not gardening or, climbing stairs to go to take care of people in a group home. But it's work. It's a lot of hours. When it's a DIY, forget it. Not only do you have to, do the DIY, but then you have to edit the tutorial, and you have to voice over the tutorial. And when I edit a tutorial, I have to fast forward the thing. First I have to take out all the nonsense. If I walked away from the table, or if there's a big space, if Jimmy walked in and I wasn't crafting, I have to edit all that out. And then I have to zoom in the parts that I need to zoom in on. And then I have to download the whole thing. And then I have to upload the whole thing. And then I have to fast forward the whole thing, and then pick out the pieces that I don't want fast forward and slow them down. I'm not done. And then I have to download it again, and I have to upload it again, and then I have to do the same process. So sometimes things are 4 times the speed, and sometimes things are just 1 or 2 times the speed. And then once I have it in a reasonable size, if it was a 4-hour tutorial, getting it down to 40 minutes is probably the best I'm going to do. And that's a lot. That's cutting out a lot of things. I know that there are plenty of YouTubers who only show you highlights. I am not that kind of teacher. I don't learn that way very well, and I don't teach that way very well. So that's why I do the types of content that I do. I do the types of tutorials that I do, like a start to finish thing. Anyway, so then if it's finally like good video all set up, then I have to do the voiceover, and I have to fix what I blurbed and listen to it, and it's like, that didn't make sense. I have to fix that and rewind that and fast forward that. And finally, when that's all done, I have to make a thumbnail, and I have to figure out which picture is going to be the thumbnail. And then I have to go to the monkey maker, pick monkey, and I have to decide, and I have to edit it, and I have to put the words in it, and I have to make sure that it's clear, like you can see it and the words are there, and then the YouTube algorithm will pick up on the words, and then I have to go to upload it, and that might take forever depending on how long it is and how busy the internet is and how busy YouTube is. And then when that's done, then I go to the studio, and I have to add the thumbnail. I have to hit up the monetization. I have to put in all the tags. I have to put in the description in the description box. I have to put in the ingredients if it's a recipe. I have to put in any video referrals. Like if I took like the time that I made the wreath that had the chicken fence on it, and I had to put like the tutorial for the chicken fence and the tutorial for the wreath. Well, apparently I forgot that, and somebody reached out to me the other day and like, how did you make the fence? And the original people never cared because it was the video the next day. But I realized that people aren't going to watch it like that. They're going to watch it in whatever order it's offered to them. So I went, and I finally, like a year, 2 years later, it's probably longer than that, I went and I had to put the thing in. So it's just like so. Oh, and then I had to hit schedule. And that's all before it's time to read the comments of all the questions that people have, and all the comments that they have, and all the criticism. And if they have any advice or any criticism, all of that you have to take into consideration. You have to like put for the next video, or do I change this or change that? And it's not changing who you are, it's changing the way you do things. And because, you know, when you're first learning, you don't really know how to do everything. So you do the things that you... Yes. Relax. That's how it feels. And that's just one day. And some people just think it's not work. I mean, granted, when I vlog, maybe all I have to do is, I don't know, edit out a fart or something. But the rest of it's still true. I still have to download it and upload it and create a thumbnail and then upload it to the internet and do the hashtags in the description box and schedule it, and then deal with all the comments and like that. Anyhow, I don't know where that all started and came from. Oh, about it being work. So yesterday I did so much physical work outside of the bedroom. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to vlog, which basically has been sort of a priority every day since I've been on, you know, bed rest with the wounds, since the wounds began. And vlogging has been like a priority. It was a priority before that because it is my job, but it's not like vlogging wasn't a priority like a DIY was a priority. I'd be like, oh, I have to finish that DIY. I have to start that DIY. I have to do that DIY because, you know, 4th of July is coming or Christmas is coming. It's time to get the DIYs out. But vlogging is just like remembering to do it before the day is over and telling maybe how the day was, or talking about what tomorrow brings or whatever it is, or how you felt today and that kind of thing. So it is a lot. It is a lot. It's not as physically taxing as all my other jobs, but it's definitely time consuming, and it definitely can be emotionally taxing. People think it's easy to just sit there and share your life on the World Wide Webs, but it's not. It's not without its repercussions. And you know, though you try to be as true to yourself as you can be, it's not going to make everybody happy. And then when you're the kind of person who lives to make everybody happy, you feel like that sucks. Like, this is me and I'm not making you happy. What can I do to make you happy? And then I realized I can't. Literally, when the physical therapist left today, I was talking to her about something and she's like, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm taken care of. And I was like, am I doing it again? And she's like, it's okay. I said, well, yeah, I mean, I guess if the social worker was here, she would disagree with you, but yeah, not quite the same. But anyhow, listen, I love you. If nobody's told you today that you're loved, you can always come by and hear how much I love you. And I'm sorry this was such a long video. I got into a little bit of a how do you make a video tutorial situation. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment box, because I'm sure you will. And if you want to just send some love my way, you can do that as well, because now that I can read them, I can accept all the love. And as always, you guys, take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time. Grab a cup of coffee for next time too, okay? Bye.